Athletic trainers.
Woo!
Yeah.
My name is Claire Coates. I'm an athletic trainer with field hockey and cheerleading, and this is my 7th season with the team. I'm the oldest of 2. My younger brother lives in Boston, and we're almost 2 years apart in age. Growing up in Grosse Pointe, Michigan, typically we were the only child of color in the classroom. So we actually, unfortunately, just lost one of his best friends recently. And at his funeral service, my brother had the opportunity to talk about how he and this one friend in particular connected in a very special way because it was another person of color in our hometown. I was a choir kid in my church, which was right next door to my high school. My choir director back in the day would encourage us to raise our hand if we sang and we made a mistake, because of course your voice can fall into that of many, but still owning up to your mistakes and raising your hand and trying again is something that's always stuck with me. So. Thanks for everything, Mr. D. Between, it takes a village to raise a child, and of course having a kid now, I understand that. He was a huge piece of my village, and it was great having the experience that I had with my church choir, and we traveled every 4 years overseas and saw pieces of the world that normally a young kid doesn't get to do. In my line of work and even in my day-to-day life at home, no 2 days are the same, so it keeps it interesting. What brings me joy right now lately is our son Noah, who's just absolute joy, especially he was born in July of 2020, so he was oblivious to all things pandemic and essential worker and allied healthcare and all the things that my husband and I were struggling with at the time he didn't know about. I hope that my son gets to see the impact of many women in sport, especially women of color participating in sport, and that he can support that in any realm of work that he goes into later on. I think he has a pretty good jump shot from the living room floor right now. He's picked up a field hockey stick. It's 18 inches long and it's just the right size for him. He has fallen asleep with a Michigan football at night because it's the only thing that'll get him to go to bed sometimes. So I think our passion for sport in our household and understanding that we can cheer for one team and kind of be behind one message and one unified front is really important.